NCAA basketball totals for Friday, January 6th. We got 3 games on the card. Not a huge slate of games today, but some really good matchups, some good kind of rivalries from a few different conferences. We're actually going to 3 different conferences today. For you new guys, this is the segment where we look at the totals set by odds makers and we try to beat that line either over or under the total. Of course, we have our NBA segment out there as well. We'll be doing that live a few hours before the first games of the day in the NBA. And don't forget to check out SBR for all the sign-up bonuses, sbrpicks.com, where we have all the free picks, our YouTube channel, Facebook. Be sure to share the videos. And let's get to some picks. All right, we're going to look at the totals here. And the first one we're going to look at is Dayton and Rhode Island. Let me pull some stats here. Rhode Island and Dayton. All right, so we got 136.5 in this Atlantic 10 matchup. And I'm going over this total. Historically, these two teams have played to some pretty low affairs, and odds makers have set the totals pretty low. Like the last couple times they've matched up, we had a 130.5 and a 131.5 in their last 2 matchups. Rhode Island won 1 game, and then Dayton won the other. Last year the last matchup we had with them was a 75-66 win by Rhode Island. That puts us at 141. But I think they're going to go over today. Both these teams play good defense, but they can both score as well. We got Rhode Island right now. They're averaging 75.6 points per game. Dayton's averaging 76.5. The reason why it's set so low is because, well, they play some defense. You got Dayton right now. They're allowing just 65.8 points per game. Rhode Island's allowing 64. But the tempo and these two teams can score. They get up and down with the tempo, like I was just saying, and then they can score. They can both shoot. I mean, right now we got Rhode Island. They're shooting a 46.7% overall from the floor, really good, shooting almost 37% from distance. And Dayton, they're not bad at all. I mean, they shoot about 47% from the floor and over 37% from distance. So they could shoot. Defensive percentages are pretty decent on both sides. Rhode Island's been one of the more underrated defenses in the country for the last couple years. But I think Dayton's going to be able to score. That's a pretty good Dayton squad. And the tempo, I kind of like the tempo. We got, although Dayton doesn't go really fast, and Rhode Island as well, they don't go really quick. Well, they don't allow a lot of tempo. They'll try and push some, getting up about 60 attempts per game, and that's what we want to see in something like this at 136.5. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm also, this is kind of a numbers play for me, where the last 2 times odds makers have set it quite a bit lower than what we have it today. So I'm going to go ahead and back over the total in what should be a little higher scoring affair than probably most people anticipate. All right, next one up, we got Iona and Monmouth. This is going to be a track meet. Odds makers had a really high total here at 162, and the last 2 times they've matched up, they haven't even been close to this total. But odds makers have set their totals high. When we look at the history between these 2 clubs, it's always a high total, and sometimes they're over and sometimes they're under. This year, I think they get over. You have 2 really high-scoring teams that go very fast. Iona is averaging 76 points per game, and Monmouth is averaging 79 points per game. Not that great, but defensively, neither have been playing that well because of the tempo they like to run. You got Monmouth allowing just over 76 points per game, and Iona about 74 points per game. So they allow a lot of tempo, a lot of points. Their defensive percentages are kind of, about the middle of NCAA basketball. They both can shoot, but the tempo is what I really like. You got Monmouth getting up almost 64 attempts per game, and then you got Iona getting up over 60. They both allow that on the other end as well. The last, not the last time they played at Monmouth, but the last couple times they played at Monmouth, they have gone well over this total. Not every time, but a couple times they have. So this is going to be up and down, I think, all night. Odds makers have it at 162. I'm going over. I think it's going to be a real track meet. So I'm going to go over with Iona and Monmouth in that MAAC matchup. That Metro Atlantic. That's going to be a good one. And all these matchups are really good, by the way. We've got Rhode Island and Dayton, Iona and Monmouth. And then the last one here, I'm going under, and that's going to be Oakland and Valparaiso out of the Horizon. 147. This is also a little bit of a numbers play for me because odds makers the last couple of times have not set a total under 150. Last year we saw 153.5. Prior to that, 155. Valpo won both of those. Oakland's pretty good this year. That's going to be a heck of a game, but it's at Valparaiso. I like under the 147 in this one because Oakland has played some surprisingly decent defense this year as opposed to what we've been seeing them in the past of just getting up and down, which they still do. I mean, they're averaging right now 79 points per game. They rank 52nd in the country, in the top, almost top 50. Valpo not bad at all, 75 and 75.5 points per game. Yeah, they both can score. Defensively, though, Oakland is actually playing better defense than Valparaiso so far this season as far as scoring defense is concerned, which is a bit surprising because Oakland's been traditionally a really fast team. They're allowing just 68.2 points per game. Valpo, 71.5. So that 147 kind of jumps out at you. You really think with Valpo and Oakland, you're looking at a total around 150 or more, but the fact that they set it at 147, that speaks volumes to me. Defensively, Valpo not bad at all. They're allowing 42.4% from the floor. Oakland, they've also been pretty good as well, allowing 40% shooting. So two teams that can get up and down. Their offensive percentages are good, but this, again, like that Rhode Island Dayton play, this is kind of a numbers play for me where oddsmakers have it at 147, which looks a little bit low, but I don't think it is. That's actually my favorite play of the day, is that under that 147. And that's it. So let's go ahead. Let's recap that. We got 3 games, 3 different conferences, all really, really good matchups that probably are all going to go down to the wire. We got Rhode Island, Dayton. We're going over the 136.5, and what should be a little bit higher scoring, even though they're two pretty good defensive teams. Iona and Monmouth over 162. Watch that one if you can, because that's going to be a fantastic game that's going to get up and down the floor. Finally, Oakland and Valparaiso, two of the best teams in the horizon going at it. And that's under 147 is what I'm going to do with that one, which is kind of also like a little bit of a numbers play for me. Those are our 3 NCAA picks. We're doing pretty well so far overall on the season, so be sure to tune in. Also, check out the NBA segment, and don't forget to check out SBR. And finally, I wish you luck on all your picks today.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.